RVBN, the Rich Video Blog Network, home to weekly NFL predictions, personality profiles, professional wrestling video blogs, entertainment video blogs, sports video blogs, plus a whole lot more. A collection of my work going back to June of 2014 is on several social media websites. RVBN, Billerica, Massachusetts. Time is now 8:32 in the evening in Billerica, Massachusetts. It's Sunday, January 8th, 2017. And it's about 12 degrees. It's going to be very, very cold tonight. Tomorrow is going to be only 25. Good evening, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and Google+. This is Rich again, back for your second and final video blog of the night. Some news to report on the RVBN Newswire. The Carolina Hurricanes beat the Boston Bruins in overtime by the score of 4-3. Not good at all, because Claude's really on the hot seat. They need to have a winning road trip to even for him to keep his job. Will that happen? I doubt it. And also, in the NFL playoffs, the Pittsburgh Steelers beat the Miami Dolphins by the score of 30-12. And in the other wild card game, the Green Bay Packers beat the New York Giants by the score of 38-13. So there will not be any New York Giants versus Patriots Super Bowl this year. Unfortunately, the Giants' season's all done. And Dr. Dental is going to be opening up an office at the Shops of Billerica. And that's about it on news from the RVBN Newswire. Be back in a flash with my second and final video blog subject of the day. Get out. You're so sweet, 'cause they're cute. The more the merrier. Go find something to do. I know. I'm doing good. I got places to go, people to see, things to do. Great quotes only on RVBN. Time is now 8:35 in the evening. You can advertise on the RVBN News video blogs. Promote your own business. A shout out and a plug to a friend who had a big accomplishment, or a wedding, or an anniversary, or a birth of a child. Private message me and it will be shouted out and plugged. RVBN, Billerica, Massachusetts. I'm back. My second and final video blog subject of the night is the top 10 list of everything and anything. It's back for one night only. And today's top 10 subject is 10 things you will never see in major professional sports ever. This is a list of 10 things you'll never ever see in professional sports, major league professional sports, team sports. Number 10 on this list, the Oakland A's and the Tampa Bay Rays getting new ballparks to replace their old or antiquated stadiums. You'll never see that because it's been years since the A's have announced that they're going to have it like a baseball-only stadium in the east side of the Bay area of San Francisco, California, but the Giants own territorial rights to that Bay Area, and they don't want to give him up, and it seems like the A's basically given up on trying to find a new ballpark in the Oakland area. And also the Tampa Bay Rays got permission about moving the team to Tampa, but they haven't found a suitable ballpark, and the chances of either team getting a new ballpark are slim and none. And Slim just left the building a long time ago. Number 9 on this list, the top 10 things you'll never see in major professional sports, the NFL playing games 7 days a week. The NFL has place on Thursday, Sunday, and Monday, that's oversaturation, and people think they won't play 7 days a week. That's impossible. It's just that they couldn't really do that because it would devalue all the television contracts. Plus, I think the Players Association will not go for that. But if Roger Goodell wants, he'll get. Number 8 on this list: high school football players declaring themselves eligible for the NFL draft. That's not going to happen. An NFL team will not draft a player out of high school because their body's not fully developed, even though it does not say in the rule books that players who graduate from high school are forbidden to be drafted by NFL teams. But an NFL team's not going to take a chance on a kid just out of high school. Number 7 on this list is World Series games played during the daytime. You'll never see that again because they'll play at night because of advertisements and the primetime audience. Plus, Fox will probably have to preempt the local affiliate's schedule during the daytime, and they don't want to really do that because of syndicated programming and news programming. Remember, years and years ago, they always played World Series games during the day. Number 6 on this list of the top 10 things you'll never see in major professional sports ever: an NBA team in Seattle, Washington. I hate to say that. I don't see the Supersonics team ever coming back via an expansion franchise or relocated franchise. It's not happening, unfortunately. Number 5 on this list of the top 10 things you'll never ever see in major professional sports: 4-man pitching rotations. Years ago, 4-man pitching rotations were the norm, but now it's 5-man pitching rotations because they kind of baby the pitchers a lot. Many of them do not go 9 innings. There's hardly any complete games. Pitching is so specialized. Starter, short relief, long relief, setup man, and closer. You maybe only see a couple of complete games each year, and that's kind of sad to have 5 or 6-man pitching rotations. 4-man pitching rotations were the norm for years, but you'll never see baseball go back to that. Number 4 on this list of the top 10 things you'll never ever see in major professional sports are Sacramento Kings versus Brooklyn Nets NBA Finals. It almost happened in 2002 when the Nets and the Kings were very, very good. But both teams are mediocre now. The Nets are one of the worst teams in the NBA, and the Kings are floundering around. They haven't made the playoffs in over 10 years. I bet the NBA would be crazy if they made the NBA Finals. I bet ABC would have its lowest ratings NBA Finals of all time. Number 3 on this list of the top 10 things you'll never ever see in major professional sports: the NHL give up on teams in the Sun Belt. Even though the expansion by the NHL to the Sun Belt of the United States, such cities as Phoenix and Nashville and Raleigh, North Carolina, Tampa, Florida, Dallas, and Atlanta, which moved to became the new Winnipeg Jets, has been very fruitful, but a couple of those cities won Stanley Cups. And this past year, the number 1 draft pick of the NHL, Austin Matthews, got drafted by the Maple Leafs, grew up in Arizona and was a big Phoenix Coyotes fan. If there was not the Phoenix Coyotes in Arizona, there would be a great possibility Austin Matthews would have not played hockey. And these cities in the Sun Belt are developing great youth hockey programs, and many states in those areas are developing great hockey school programs for high school. So you could see in the next few years a lot of players get drafted by these teams who played in the Sun Belt, and that gives good popularity to the sport of hockey. Number 2 on this list of the top 10 things you'll never see in professional sports, major professional team sports, a salary cap in Major League Baseball. The Players Association will not go for it because the Players Association in Major League Baseball is the strongest union in America next to the auto dealerships. That's a fact, Jack. And the number 1 thing you'll never, ever see in major professional sports, the New York Jets facing off against the New York Giants in any Super Bowl. This would be the dream NFL matchup that they really want. Giants versus the Jets. It ain't happening because when the Giants are good, the Jets are usually bad or worse. And when the Giants are bad, the Jets somehow are good, but they're not really consistently good all the time, both teams. Especially the Jets, they haven't won a Super Bowl since 1969, and there's a possibility they might not win it until 2069. And that's about it on that. I'll be back tomorrow, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and Google+, with 3 more video blogs coming for you. First video blog is a personality profile. Tomorrow's personality profile will be Pro Basketball Hall of Famer Sam Jones, who played his entire career with the Boston Celtics. Second video blog of the day will be about MLB Rundown on the MLB Network, hosted by Matt Yaloff and Kelly Nash, who has nice legs. And the third and final video blog of the night will be about the MSG WWE House Show card from May 21st, 1984. Review that because I'm going to be starting again for the next 5 days on Madison Square Garden cards from 1983 through 1992 for the WWE. Do 5 at a time, and they'll take a week off, and then next week they'll be back on. So I don't want to go through all of them all at once because that would burn it out. And I can always say, keep calm, everybody. I'm a Julie Bunny guy. Molly was blood. WCCO accents, nice legs. Elizabeth Hart, so stunning. She's the best. Amy Sweezy's awesome Amy. Linda Church of WPIX Channel 11 New York. Such a rocking cougar. It's got best legs in New York City, bar none. Bob Gibbs of ABC 11 has a sweet southern accent. Best legs in Raleigh, North Carolina. And Bree Eckers of WHDH Channel 7 in Boston. Weekend meteorologist is awesome. And in the words D. Patel last week, no bussin'. Sweet dreams. Good night.